Shine your light now. This time it's got to be good. You get it right now, yeah. 'Cause you're in Hollywood. 'Cause you're in Hollywood. Hollywood. Hollywood.
What's going on, guys? On this episode of On the Set, I'm taking a look at The Bride, a retelling of the classic Bride of Frankenstein. So, let's get into it. Mary Shelley tells a story of Frankenstein, but she's dead, so she has to possess a woman named Ida in 1930s Chicago to tell the story. Using Ida's body, Mary Shelley exposes the criminal activity of a crime boss named Lupino, and not long after, Lupino has his henchman kill her. Meanwhile, Frank, who's this movie's version of Frankenstein's monster, goes to the house of Dr. Euphronius, hearing that she has the know-how to create a mate for him. They end up using Ida's body for this. After reviving her, Ida loses her memory and Frank tells her that she's his mate, and she just believes him. Then they go to the movies and go out dancing. After which, these two guys harass Ida and Frank kills them. Doing this only makes her like him more, and the two become runaways, kind of like a Bonnie and Clyde situation. So they decide to go to New York City and hide out in a train that's heading there. A security guard discovers them and Frank has to kill him too. As that's all going on, a detective named Jake and his assistant Myrna start to follow the murders done by the couple, which leads them to New York City as well. Later on, they go to another movie where they cause a bunch of fuckery, and are then chased both by the cops and an angry mob. The couple hides out at a local party, where Frank runs into his idol, an actor named Ronnie Reed. But Ronnie just dismisses Frank when he tries to meet him. When Jake and some other cops show up to the party, Ida holds Reed at gunpoint. Jake recognizes Ida from her past life, but then her and Frank escape and leave the city. As their crimes become well known, Lupino sees Ida's involvement and sends his henchmen after her yet again. Sometime after, Frank and Ida are in Niagara Falls, where Frank asks her to marry him. But Jake shows up and tries to convince Ida of her real identity. Just then, Frank comes clean to her and admits that he didn't know who she was before they used her body to create the bride. We then learn that Jake and Ida were actually working together to take down Lupino, and Jake feels guilty that she died. After that, Jake retires and Myrna takes his place. It all leads to a drive-in theater in Illinois where Myrna follows the couple to. All of a sudden, the henchman shows up there and shoots Frank in the head. Ida takes Frank's body back to Dr. Euphronius' lab, but she tells her that she can't revive him. Then the henchman follows her there and sneaks in and shoots Ida. Mary Shelley then possesses the doctor to revive them both, and the police arrest the henchman for killing the couple. After that, we get a mid-credit scene of Lupino being arrested by Jake. The end. You know, I actually kind of liked it. It was a bit obscure, but maybe that's what made it unique. I think Jessie Buckley was awesome as the bride, and of course Christian Bale was great as Frank. A classic story with a twist. They really did make this a Bonnie and Clyde type story. Anyway, I thought it was pretty good. Maybe eventually we'll get a sequel. That was The Bride, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.